What is up, everybody, and welcome back to the intern. Today, we are going to talk about the insane Luka Doncic and Anthony Davis trade and how it affects fantasy. Oh my lord, it is still shocking to me to say Luka is a Laker. If you told me 2 weeks ago Luka Doncic was a Laker, I would say you are so delusional that you should probably never, ever, ever say that Luka Doncic and say a NBA take ever again. I mean, gosh, Luka Doncic, a 25-year-old that is about to be top 3 to 5 in the league for 7 years, got traded away from the Mavs for conditioning. I always thought Luka would be a for-lifer for the Mavs, so it's crazy to say that Anthony Davis is officially traded with Luka. It's crazy. So today we're going to go through, I think it's 7 different people. And basically go over, how it affects fantasy. And if you can't tell, I'm a little under the weather, but we get videos out. You already know. That's what we do here. So let's go over, let's talk about it, and yeah, let's get started with Luka Doncic. Let's talk about the person that's even firstly involved, which crazy they already have his headshot already in and everything like that. Luka Doncic, I'm going to say, when you look at him, you look at everything for him, I'm going to say stay the same for now. Because could I see a decrease? 100%. You might say, whoa, Chadwell, you're crazy. What do you mean a decrease for Luka Doncic? It's Luka Doncic. He's so good. He's going to be fine. I think dynasty-wise, you're looking at Luka being a really good, really, really, really good, not aspect. Why do I keep wanting to say aspect? Asset. Why do I keep wanting to say aspect? Asset for a while. But this first year or two, it could be a little different. I think LeBron, 100%, LeBron could kind of take away a little bit from Luka. These are two ball-dominant players. I think not a lot of people realize this, but the AD and Luka trade is good for both sides. But in the long run, in the future, Luka is going to be the best by far. I think that's why everyone wants to say, Mavs lost, which I would 100% agree. It's because of the future. But Anthony Davis and Mavs right now, the fit is so well. And Anthony Davis fits better with a LeBron than what Luka would fit with a LeBron, truthfully. It's because they're both ball-dominant players. And that's just the case about it. But I'm going to say today that Luka Doncic is going to probably stay the same. And because there's a whole lot of potential that we'll talk about as well, but Luka Doncic more than likely will stay the same. Anthony Davis, on the other hand, what about Anthony Davis? I'm going to go stay the same or a slight increase. Now, I kind of debated on this one because they have so much centers and power forwards, but Anthony Davis thrives when he's a true power forward with a decent center, and they have a lot of that. That's why I want to say a potential increase, because the Lakers, truthfully, I mean, let's be honest here, never really got Anthony Davis recently, like in the past couple of years, a really, really good center. And I would have to say that Anthony Davis, when he's at the power forward position, fits so well with with his ability to play. And so when you're Anthony Davis and you have Kyrie already next to you, and you have Derek Lively and Daniel Gafford playing the center position, I'm expecting Anthony Davis to play very, very well, truthfully. I'm expecting Anthony Davis to look really good still. And the thing about it is that people might say, oh, well, he's not going to have LeBron there. I understand. Truthfully understand. But Anthony Davis is going to be insane, and truthfully insane for the Mavericks for these next upcoming years. But, future-wise, kind of sucked for the Mavericks. I have to say, though, Anthony Davis will be very good still. Up next, we have LeBron James. I'm going to be honest. I think it stay the same or maybe a slight decrease. Same thing for what I said Luka. When we're looking at the future, well, I guess LeBron's really 2 years. Let's think about 2 to 3 years with LeBron. More than likely, he will stay the same with how he plays. But, and let's say this, he doesn't have an Anthony Davis to pass to anymore down below to get his assist numbers high. He has Luka. Granted, it's Luka. But these are two ball-dominant players. So could Luka be taken away from LeBron? I could see it. I'm just going to be honest. I could see it. Now, it brings up the question, does that even matter? Because LeBron and Luka, like, I like to think about this. When you look at LeBron's teammates, could you 100% say that a teammate was as good as LeBron or better? Because in my opinion, Luka's better than LeBron. So I would have to say that Luka's one of the best teammates, not fit, not culture, not whatever it might be. If you're talking pure skill, Luka's the best teammate LeBron has had. And I would have to say that could help a LeBron. But at the same time, I think if anything, it hurts LeBron more than helps him compared to Luka. So we'll say decrease for this one. Up next, we have Kyrie Irving. I'm going to go increase. And I think a lot of people would also agree with me on this one. Kyrie Irving now is officially going to have the ball most of the time. I mean, of course, Luka's not there. Kyrie Irving will likely have the ball a lot. Kyrie and Luka were a crazy good duo. But I think Kyrie now playing by himself is going to be very good as well. But he has Anthony Davis down below with, Derek Lively, Daniel Gafford. Kyrie Irving is going to look nice. Kyrie Irving is going to be a great point guard for this Mavs team. Now, again, it's only for now. I think the future is a little questionable for Kyrie Irving. But I have to say that I expect Kyrie Irving to still have an increase fantasy-wise for a little bit. Up next, PJ Washington and Daniel Gafford. This is a for sure decrease. When you're looking at them, obviously, having a kind of power forward center kind of join the team, obviously it's going to have a little bit of a decrease than anything, especially when it's like an all-star, all-NBA player like Anthony Davis coming in as a power forward center. It's going to take away from, the power forward center that you already have. So PJ Washington, Daniel Gafford, I'm expecting to have a fall. I could see Daniel Gafford, I thought was going to get traded. I'm going to guess in the offseason maybe we get traded for something else. Maybe more forwards, maybe another point guard, a guard. I just have to say that in the short term, it's going to hurt their ability to play. I mean, Daniel Gafford already was a question mark with Derek Lively. Derek Lively out has really helped Daniel Gafford go off. PJ Washington, I'm expecting to not have a really good time with Anthony Davis there. They're going to fall off a little bit. I can already tell, and I'm just going to be truthful with you. Up next, Austin Reaves. This is a decrease. Austin Reaves kind of was your shooting guard that could be able to play make as well for you, and now you don't got to worry about that because of Luka. Now, does Luka and Austin Reaves have an insane duo together that kind of... And I know a lot of people used to say, like, Jeff Teague, for example, that Austin Reaves is like the poor man's, I would say, Dollar General version of Luka, which is cap in my opinion. I would just have to say that Austin Reaves could easily thrive with a Luka, but he's not going to get that all-star star that we potentially see with Austin Reaves. I still expect him to do good. AD being gone is going to probably hurt Austin Reaves because when, LeBron's out, Austin Reaves usually is a primary ball handler, maybe sometimes in the second unit. I don't think that there's going to be a lot of Austin Reaves doing that. I think it's going to be more focused on Austin Reaves playing with Luka and kind of being an off-ball player now. And so we can see his assist numbers really falling off, and that's not going to be nice. Last but certainly not least, Jackson Hayes / Mark Williams. Now, I threw in Mark Williams because originally Mark Williams was not on here. But Mark Williams, the starting center, Jackson Hayes in the backup. What does this do for them? I'm going to say an increase. When you are a center playing with Luka Doncic, this is the best that you could have. I think, obviously, Luka and his ability to be a lob threat, not his ability to be a lob threat, his ability to give his teammates the ability to be a lob threat, is tremendous. And for Jackson Hayes, who's an athletic center, obviously you love that. But for Mark Williams, this is a center that is 23, going to stay with Luka for a long, long time, going to be a part of this Lakers team for a long time, and they kind of invested in it. His ability to rebound, shot block, and even be a tall center that could jump up and really score. Mark Williams will thrive with a Luka and honestly a LeBron. So I expect Mark Williams to have not a breakout season, but start to really showcase why he was a top, lottery pick, 13th, right? 13th. Why they spent so much to get him. This is going to be good for them. This is truthfully a great kind of asset to have with them. Luka Doncic will elevate their games by far. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoy. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.